Well, we got up nice and early this morning. This is something we haven't really done before. I've always felt too bad to wake my son up when he's sound asleep, but he was keen, so yeah, I woke him up. Oops, yeah, it's still going that way, but no, because you're letting go too early.
Yeah, I'm letting go over there though.
No, you got to let go sooner. It's the same thing, just check behind you, because there's people everywhere all the time. Just go like this, and just let go sooner, mate. See, look how good was that? That was perfect. It's straight ahead. Well, we're not having any bites yet, but my son's loving testing out his new rod that I got for him. It's nearly identical to mine, but his is a 2 to 4 kilo, which I'll probably use too. They're exactly the same, more or less. So yeah, he's getting some good casting practice in. He's improved already, like in 10 minutes. It's made a big difference from when we first got here. I'm just kind of whispering because there's a few people around and don't want to look like a dickhead. Lucky I've got my son here, so it sort of looks like I'm talking to someone. But they're probably wondering, I don't think your son's listening because he's not talking back, mate. He's watching the Spirit of Tassie rolling on in, back to Geelong. I've been on that a few times. Back in 2008, I was working in Hobart. Love to take my son on it one day. Go for a little road trip around Tassie, I reckon. I've seen more of Tassie than Victoria. That's a bit sad. Good boy, son. This is such a nice morning. What time is it? It's now almost 8 o'clock. And here we are, both in shorts and t-shirt. Yeah, we wanted to come here nice and early because today was originally meant to be stinking hot, like 37 or 38 or something originally. It's changed that many times though. Now it's saying 32. But still, that's warm enough for me, so thought we'd come here, go for a little sunrise session. You might have to use your hands, son. So just bring the hook to you and just take it off. Yeah, rip some line off, mate, like this. Yeah, that's it. And just watch that hook. Yeah, always grab behind the hook. That way, if that slipped out of your hand, then it can't go into your finger. You know what today's? Today's the 1 year anniversary that Pa died. So it's kind of special that we're going fishing, aren't we? Because that's something Pa loved to do. I only just thought about that this morning, actually. That's how good my memory is. It'd be so nice out on a boat today. It is literally perfect. The sun's coming up now, nice and warm on our backs. But yeah, it's so calm out there as well. I must be on my son still in the whole shot so far. It's meant to be me, the main focus on the camera. But yeah, talking about before, just how good it would be out on a boat. That's something. My dad always had boats. So yeah, he loved doing that. So yeah, it's kind of cool. He'd love seeing us do this. Mind you, he wouldn't love seeing us catch stuff all. He'd be probably watching me now thinking, why are you doing it like that? Might even get the guitar out later. What do you reckon? Reckon Dad should start playing guitar again?
Yeah.
Not live, but like...
Yes, I want you to do it live.
You want me to play live again?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I love that, yeah. Want me to do it, but I don't know if Dad's got it in him anymore. I could. I don't have a problem playing in front of people, but just don't love it as much as I used to, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can come watch you.
Yeah, oh no. Oh, who knows, son? I need to practice a lot more. I barely touched him for a while, haven't I? No good, I do miss it, but yeah, maybe we go do that.
Yeah, I really do want you to play live again.
We'll see what happens. That'll be interesting. Yeah, just on our way to Barwon Heads River. River or beach? Where do you want to go?
River.
River, alright. Barwon Heads River for a swim. Yeah, we haven't had brekkie yet. Till now we've just loaded up on a Macca's breakfast. It was a bit too early to eat earlier. Never feel like eating, before 6 o'clock. But yeah, what better to do before swimming? Load up on food. Good old bacon and egg McMuff. Love plastic food. Well, that was another uneventful little fishing outing. I swear it's like bloody Groundhog Day with these videos, with the fishing ones anyway. All exactly the same. Having bloody no luck at all. Except for a few weeks back, on the last video I posted that photo of the little salmon that I caught. But yeah, still had a wicked day though. It was so good getting up nice and early, like just as the sun was coming up. We were already on the road, which was nice, something I've never really done before, because yeah, like I said earlier, just hate waking me boy up if he's sound asleep. But yeah, it was so good though, and he loved it. Like, he was nagging me last night to wake him up and that, so it was nice being up at that time. And like, it wasn't even 10 o'clock yet and we'd already been fishing at Portarlington. Went to Barwon Heads for a bit of a swim there. Yeah, it was spewing. I thought it was going to be a lot warmer at that time than what it was, because it was meant to be stinking hot today, but that's changed. It's still hot, but not as hot as they said it was going to be. It took shit all the time. So yeah, we didn't last too long in the water because it was bloody freezing, and yeah, just wasn't that hot at that time. Oh, it's still nice though, just to jump in. One thing I was going to show you is how I've been transporting my fishing rods, because I've been trying to find, like on Google, like just a better way to store them. I'll show you how I've got the two older rods, like in the back here, and then I'll show you how I've got the two new rods. Like, since I brought the two new rods, they're not expensive setups. Like, they're both like brought as combos, both just under 200 bucks each. But still, I take pride in all my stuff, and I try and look after anything I've got. It doesn't matter how much it costs, but yeah, I just don't want to damage them. Anyway, yeah, that's just two chairs strapped down, including the two. These are the two older rods though. Like, nothing's damaged on it yet, but just sort of don't really want to wait either for something to happen to them. Like, yeah, it's, you know, it's sitting up against that metal eyelet and just shit like that. It's sort of crap. Yeah, obviously I don't want to do that with the new rods, but I'll show you inside the back seat what I got for those. Alright, can try and use the camping light for extra lighting. So I brought these things. They come as a pair off Amazon. I don't know, 30 bucks or something, if that. And yeah, they're just hanging off the two back seat headrests, and yeah, they've got parts for three. I don't know how you fit three rods on them without them sort of rubbing together, but yeah, I've just got these, our two new rods. So yeah, they just lay across the back seat. In the photos, like on Amazon, they're designed to go on the back of those two, which seems like the shittest idea, because, you know, what if your passenger has their seat or decides to move it? I mean, that's an absolute shit idea. But yeah, this is where I got mine. Probably thinking, why would you do that? No one can sit in the back. Well, no one ever sits in the back. It's like just literally me and my son all the time. Yeah, so, and that works pretty good. I like that because they're not rubbing against anything. How long is that Velcro strap gonna last? I don't know. But yeah, that setup in the back seat seems to be working pretty well for the meantime, so I'll just run with that till those Velcro straps give out. They might be right for a long time, but yeah, I'll just keep looking, I suppose. It's one thing I've been doing after every little session, even if we go for a little bit, just give them a bit of a rinse down. Should do. Something I rarely used to do with the other rods, and with the hooks in particular. God, they used to go rusty that quick. Obviously, salt water, it's no good for anything. So this is the most recent setup that I got. Got this one about a week ago. It's more or less identical to the other one. It's just over there. That other one is a 1 or 3 kilo, which I got from Trellies in Geelong. When I went in there, I was originally wanting to get a 2 to 4 kilo, and we were looking for one. And the one we picked up, got to the counter, and I'm like, oh, actually, I don't think this is a 2-piece, which I need to transport, unfortunately. And yeah, sure enough, it was just a 1-piece. And unfortunately, we couldn't find a 2-piece in that weight category. So that's why I ended up just getting that 1 to 3 kilo one, which he was saying it would be fine for around the bay and stuff, but I reckon that's the one I would use if I go into like Otways and stuff like that, just for like real lightweight. They're both 7 foot rods, but yeah, this one here 2 to 4 kilo. Yeah, they both got the same reels, those cheap Sienna reels. But even a mate of mine, he knows a lot about fishing and stuff. He's like, yeah mate, I've had heaps of those and there's nothing wrong with them. They're actually quite good, especially, you know, for the price. He said they're really good. Sorry, that was so shit. But yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same setup. They both got 10-pound braid, both got like a rod length of 10-pound fluorocarbon leader, and they're both graphite rods. So they're that freaking light. I've never had anything like this. I can't believe how light they are. And yeah, this is something I just learnt. So anyone who doesn't know this, if you've got a graphite rod, you're up for your first time. Don't grab it by your hand and bend it. That's what I was told. So luckily, I haven't learnt the hard way. I've listened to that advice because they snap real easy. If you do that with your hand, obviously they'll bend as they should with their proper intended use. Yeah, just don't grab it with your hand like some people do in shops and that. Oh yeah. Makes me wonder too, how many people go into shops and pick up a graphite rod without knowing, just to see, oh yeah, how's that bend? And just snap it. There must be that many. Listen to me reeling off all these like specs and stuff like that, acting like I know heaps. Nah, I'd never do shit like that. I do not know what I'm doing, obviously, otherwise I'd be catching fish in these videos, not walking away empty-handed, not even a bite. But no, it's wicked though. Like I've learnt so much like in the past few weeks, even just from that trip to Trellies. Made a huge difference. And even using leaders, it's something I was just used to be like, oh nah, I've never done that. I haven't done that like ever. But yeah, so I've always done that since then, and just using the old double uni knot. And I was wrapped with this one. That one turned out perfect. Not that it's hard, but for me, I was like so stoked on it. It's like so neat. So yeah, definitely improving myself in the knowledge department. Just got to work on the actual catching the fish. The only thing I'm spewing about, having this one, my son likes to reel in with his right hand, even though he's right-handed, which ideally you want to reel with your left if you're right-handed. But yeah, he likes his on the right, so if I was to use it, it's not a big drama, but yeah, I prefer reeling with my left, so I could always change that if I was to go out and use it. But yeah, I reckon I'll just leave it anyway.